Well, we are here to bring you the Liverpool predicted starting 11 ahead of the Arsenal side, as the manager is going to head today to conduct a press conference. That is Jurgen Klopp ahead of this game. He has confirmed to us that this guy is back. That is Brian Gravenberch, and very many more are really out of action, as we are obviously going to let you know. Confirmed team news coming in from the manager of Liverpool himself, confirming to us that Ryan Gravenberch is back. It's a little bit of a boost into that midfield of Liverpool. Remember, he really got himself injured as they were playing against Man United, and Gravenberch missed out on the game of Liverpool versus West Ham in the midweek as they played into the Carabao Cup, when they obviously booked their slot into the semi-final, and they're going to be playing Fulham. It's going to be a 2-game tie, so wait and see how that pans out. But this is Rokani David, this is the Rokani Media Football, and we're here to bring you exactly what this team of Liverpool is going to look like. But the manager of Liverpool has gone ahead and confirmed to the people that Diego Jota and McAllister, this game comes too soon for them to obviously take part in this game of football. And Diego, they are getting closer and closer, but not ready for tomorrow. So it's really going to be a very huge blow for a team like Liverpool not to be having those players, because you need them. Trust me. If there are players that you need at Liverpool, you need McAllister and Diego Jota in a game like this that is obviously a table decider before Christmas, and they are obviously going to miss them 100%. Then he has told us that Andy Robertson continues to make encouraging progress with his recovery from shoulder surgery, but remains out alongside Thiago Alcantara, Stefan Bajcetic, Ben Diok, and Joel Matip. So that is it. And a yellow card for Darwin Núñez would be his 5th booking of the Premier League campaign and mean he's suspended for the Boxing Day visit to Burnley. So if he happens to get a yellow card, then everything won't go on as planned. It will be very bad for the player in that ilk. So let's go into the predicted starting 11 as far as this is really concerned. But for Thomas Partey, he's finalizing with rehab. That's what we've gotten from Mikel Arteta. El Nini hopefully to join Arsenal this afternoon, and I want to see what he said about Jorginho. Jorginho is also a doubt. That is really very, very important to obviously note about this. Now let's go to the predicted starting 11 of Liverpool, and we go to the system, which is a 4-3-3. Liverpool and Arsenal play the same system, 4-3-3. That's the system they play, and we hereby get you onto the pitch. And obviously, you know who is going to be in goal. It's none other than Alisson Becker. To me, he's the best goalkeeper in the world, and he starts in goal for Liverpool. But he needs to be at the top of his game. That is it. If there is anyone who needs to be on top of his game, it's supposed to be this guy. That is none other than Alisson Becker. Alisson Becker needs to play his best to see to it that he obviously gets going and really giving them vibes, especially the side of Liverpool, because Arsenal is going to attack them. That is it. And it's really a more dynamic team. It can really play a low block, and they can hit you on the break. And even if they decide that they're obviously going to attack you, they can attack you on the front foot. So he needs to be up onto his game. Right back, I think it's going to be Trent Alexander-Arnold. And trust me, he has a lot of work to do to stop Gabriel Martinelli and Leandro Trossard, because those two will have to feature into this game. He's really good going forward, but his defensive game really has a lot of questions. And those questions are going to be asked by Martinelli. Remember the second goal that Liverpool scored, right? Sorry, that Arsenal scored against Liverpool through that cross that Gabriel Martinelli put up. He's a very fast player, and I think he might cause problems to Trent Alexander-Arnold. And this is one of the outlets that Liverpool need to close down. That's why you see it that I think it's going to be a Tsimikas playing onto the left back, facing Bukayo Saka, and Saka has to elevate his game. And these are kind of games that Bukayo Saka needs to obviously elevate himself and goes to the next level, because if he doesn't, it won't really happen him to really reach the levels he wants to be, because these are games that really make you exceptional. Mohamed Salah, who Saka wants to be his predecessor, has gone ahead to prove that he can score in every game. Of what caliber? When he's playing against mid-table teams, elite teams in the Premier League, and teams in the bottom half in the Premier League, Salah has gone ahead to score almost against every club. in big games, Salah has come out to prove that I'm Mohamed Salah and I can obviously come in through and really score those goals. So this is something that these guys have to do. The guys of Liverpool, Bukayo Saka, he needs to obviously elevate his game and really get going. Then we go to the right-sided centre-back. There comes a man, and you know him very well. It's not going to really be beyond Konate. Konate comes in through. Remember, he was benched and played 30 minutes in the game of Liverpool when they're beating West Ham by 5-1. He came on through and played some 30 minutes, and he really came in through and really played very well. So Virgil van Dijk, that is the pairing of Liverpool, of the central defense, and they need to obviously stop Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus, he's really deadly, very, very deadly, and he has gone ahead to put in a very huge shift. Then after that, we go to the central midfield. The central midfield, with McAllister out, guess who is going to play as a single pivot? It's going to be Endo. Endo is trying to grow into this Liverpool team, and he really wants to do a lot onto the game, and we anticipate that he's really going to face one of the best midfields in the league, and the way he obviously behaves when he's playing against the best midfield in the league will obviously show us exactly what levels he can really take Liverpool to, because Arsenal are having Declan Rice, Kai Havertz, and Odegaard. You know, talented, hardworking, and very, very physical. So Endo comes into this game of football to see to it that he fills the boots of none other than McAllister. Then alongside him is this guy I really love in Liverpool. To me, he's the best player in Liverpool this season. So Basilai. Guys, Arsenal should watch along on this guy. If you saw the goal he scored against West Ham in the midweek as they knocked them out on the quarterfinals, or from the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup, that obviously sends you a little bit of fear and threat as far as everything is concerned on the side of Arsenal. So they should really not allow him to shoot, because he's good at shooting outside the 18 box area, and he does the needful. That is, so Basilai, and is obviously going to be really a very key factor in this game. When they're playing Man United, I'm talking about Liverpool, he was really an old man out, and he was really bad. He looked bad, and even the manager reached an extent and took him off the field of play because he couldn't obviously manage to go through that midfield. So against the better midfield, we wait and see whether Arsenal will give him spaces to obviously operate. The other player is Curtis Jones, scoring a brace and putting in an assist against West Ham. There is no way you don't obviously start him. I know Ryan Gravenberch is back, but I think Ryan Gravenberch will make the bench. Because Curtis Jones is on fire, and he's a player that has gone ahead to come through the levels or the ranks of Liverpool Academy, and I think he's doing wonders, and the manager will have to obviously and really show him. But everyone should note that this is a different game of football altogether. It's not what people think it is. Arsenal is not West Ham, right? So they need to obviously do the need. For that midfield three is going to face Declan Rice, Kai Havertz, and Odegaard, and wait and see how it's gonna do its work. We go to the forwards. The first one, Mohamed Salah, right forward, deadly. And by the way, this is going to be one of the people, if he's marked out of the game, then Liverpool won't really have a lot to offer. That is Mohamed Salah. Salah has a lot to offer, and it will depend on how Zinchenko closes him down. And I don't know whether Zinchenko can handle Salah for 90 minutes like Luke Shaw went ahead to do the last game they played over the weekend, because Luke Shaw pocketed Mohamed Salah. Left forward, Luiz Diaz. Obviously, you anticipate that Diaz is going to be there to play there, and he's going to be facing Ben White. Benjamin White is going to be having a long day. He's going to be having a long day, and he needs to sleep well tonight to see to it that he obviously matches the levels of defending Luiz Diaz, who really had a very bad game against Manchester United. Then, leading the line, Darwin Núñez. So, Darwin Núñez, Darwin Núñez will be leading the line for Liverpool, and will be obviously doing the needful to obviously coming through and do the needful for the side of Liverpool. So that is the predicted starting 11 of Liverpool that I think is going to take on Arsenal. So tell me your thoughts about that predicted lineup. What do you make about it? And who do you start and who you don't start? Rokani David remains my name. A sign out for now. See you later. And tomorrow is the big one, Arsenal versus Liverpool. And I've happened to bring you the news coming in from the camp of Liverpool. I'm out for now, right? The Muslims, Barakallahu fikum. The Christians, may the living to God bless you abundantly. I'm out.